For most animals, sleep is an important process that serves several functions. In the case of non-human animals, sleep can be defined as a state where the animal exhibits altered consciousness, homeostatic regulation, or a reduction in the responses to changes in external stimuli. Going by the definition, sleep has been observed for several animals including mammals, some fish, some insects, amphibians, reptiles, and birds. An internal bodily clock known as the circadian clock determines the time that an animal goes to sleep or knows when it is time to sleep. This clock is synchronized to the movement of the sun and triggers sleep for both diurnal and nocturnal creatures. Here are 10 animals that don't sleep. 10. Giraffes. These beautiful creatures have it rough when it comes to finding comfortable sleep positions. And, no surprise, they can place all the blame on their elongated necks. Love Nature reports that until the 1950s, it was believed that giraffes didn't sleep at all. But they, in fact, take power naps standing up, in 5-minute increments throughout the day. Unlike humans, who normally sleep lying down, giraffes don't have time to rise and shine while on the lookout for predators. So they clock in their 30 minutes of shut-eye per day with their necks arched or stretched out long. 9. Dolphins. Generally, dolphins go to sleep with only one side of their brain so that they use the other side of their brain for swimming and to watch out for predators. For some dolphins, they do not go to sleep in the first month of their lives. Instead, they rest by pressing their bodies against their mothers so that they do not drown. Therefore, it falls to the mothers to ensure that they do not go to sleep. Which is why adults are able to go for at least a month without sleeping. In captivity, dolphins can enter a state of complete sleep while a tail reflex action keeps their blowhole above water. 8. Bullfrogs. Bullfrogs, which are scientifically known as Lithobates catus bayanus, do not go into a state that fits the definition of sleep. However, they do go into states of rest throughout the day. A study conducted in 1967 concluded that they do not go to sleep. In the study, the scientists delivered shocks to the frogs during the day and during the night when they appeared to be sleeping. The researchers expected that the response to stimuli should be slower during sleep. However, the responses were similar during the day and the night. 7. Elephants. You'd think that elephants would be up there on the list of animals who need a lot of sleep because their bodies are made of a ton of muscle, and they're just generally humongous. But according to BBC, wild African elephants actually need the least amount of sleep of any living mammal that we know of. Scientists who analyzed 2 Botswana elephants' sleep patterns via a fitness tracker that was placed under their trunks found that, compared to the ones you'll find in zoos, these guys only experience REM sleep every 3 or 4 days, and sleep maybe 2 hours per night, if at all. 6. Alpine Swifts. The Alpine Swift is a bird that lives in habitats ranging from southern Europe all the way to the Himalayas. These birds spend large amounts of their time migrating all the way to the southern regions of Africa. The birds may spend up to 200 days in flight during their migration. Just like some marine animals, the Alpine Swift has the ability to sleep with one side of their brain while the other side focuses on flight and detecting predators. 5. Deer. The thought of falling asleep with your eyes open is, at least in my opinion, freaky AF. But it's actually pretty common in the animal kingdom. Grandview Outdoors reports that because these fur babies are at their most vulnerable when they snooze, deer tend to sleep anywhere from less than 5 to 10 minutes at a time, experiencing the cyclical routine of dozing, then snapping to attention. Talk about light sleepers. Am I right? 4. Ostriches. Ostriches sleep in a manner that resembles that of the platypus. The bird usually sleeps while standing upright with both eyes open. This state allows the bird to rest its brain and body while at the same time staying alert for any predators and invaders. Sometimes, the bird goes into a deeper state of rest, which is characterized by putting the head down for a period of around 15 minutes. These two types of rest add up to between 6 and 7 hours sleep daily. 3. Horses. Unless you're educated on horse behaviors, I'm willing to bet you couldn't tell the difference between an awake horse and a sleeping one. According to Practical Horseman magazine, these beauties have an internal hammock, a system of tendons and ligaments called the stay apparatus. In other words, they're able to lock in their legs, relax their muscles, and nap without losing their balance. Having said that, domestic horses still only snooze for just shy of 3 hours each day, though they do require a bit of REM once in a while, which they can only achieve by lying down. Jealous. Same. Unfortunately, though, there's no getting around it, humans need their sleep. So, take advantage of your comfy bed, pillow, and hit the snooze button often because, well, you have to. 2. Seals. Some seals go to sleep with one side of their brain while others go to sleep completely. Others can go to sleep while completely submerged and come to the water surface to get a few breaths of air before going back down. Other species have been known to sleep while holding their nostril above the surface of the water during deep sleep. While on land, it is impossible for them to enter a state of deep sleep. 1. Whales. Due to their massive sizes, not all whales can afford to sleep for long as they can easily drown. Sperm whales sleep bobbing at the surface of the water in an upright position for about 5 to 10 minute periods. In fact, scientists suspect that they require the least sleep among mammals, accounting for less than 10% of their daily activities.